This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
There was also that sequence. There used to be a secondary animal villain who was locked up in the government secret government base, and then Robotnik, in order to basically seize control of the government stuff, gives that creature the means to escape, and then it rampages through the base and kills everybody except for Robotnik, who's inside of an indestructible cage. But we ended up cutting out that entire subplot and that particular bloody horror movie sequence, even though it would have been great. That was going to be our, Dr. Octopus waking up in the emergency room.
What is up, everybody? And happy 2024. And I got some Sonic 3 major news when you think about it. Cassey discusses about a scrap sequence subplot from the first Sonic movie when it was still considered to be PG-13, which I'm almost certain it's gonna pick back up and dust it off for Sonic movie 3. Yeah, so apparently the story goes is there was a subplot involving Dr. Robotnik and a secondary animal villain in the first Sonic movie that got scrapped because the sequence is to escape from the government facility was too violent and bloody. I wonder if it will be revisited for a villain movie Shadow battling on G.U.N. Again, Cassey said that the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie is going to be highly anticipated. It's going to be exciting. Now there are some people saying they know who it is, and I tend to believe them when you add 2 and 2 together. Many are saying it's Rava the Destroyer. Here's some concept art right here. Apparently Rava the Destroyer's first appearance was the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 prequel comic, making him canon to the Sonic cinematic universe. Yeah, so this is interesting right here. So Rava the Destroyer, obviously, he has his only enemy is Tails. So that would make sense considering the fact that in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you did introduce Tails in the movie. So I'm surprised it didn't introduce, Rava, possibly being Tails' enemy, considering the fact that Tails did mention in his home planet that, he just felt like he didn't fit in there, and he went to Sonic's homeworld, basically, where he's at right now. He just feels like he's there. If they were to bring Rava the Destroyer in Sonic 3, that would be fantastic. It would give Tails something to do when you think about it. Now, I understand there is a downfall to this, and it's gonna be you're gonna have too many characters in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. You're gonna have a Spider-Man 3 situation, where you had too many villains, you had too many characters, you don't know what the hell's going on, and by the end of the day, the movie just fell flat at the end. Because if you're gonna have Robotnik return, then you're gonna have Shadow, you're gonna have Rava the Destroyer, and you're most likely gonna have Rouge the Bat. Then you still have to have Amy Rose. You still gotta have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles having their respectable boss fights here and there. So again, the movie's gonna go all over the place. The point is that they're gonna go with this concept of Rava the Destroyer being Eggman's second in command and knows the whereabouts of Shadow. Being this game's version of Dark Doom in a way. That'd be interesting. Again, Cassey, Jeff Fowler, I could see them pulling something like this. Is this true? You think that Rava the Destroyer might make his cinematic debut right here? Again, everything's up in the air right now, man. I know we just kicked off 2024, but this is major breaking right here. I understand it's the year of the dragon. I understand that. Rava is technically a lizard, a humanoid lizard at that, and he would make a damn good villain if he was brought into the Sonic cinematic universe. So this will be fantastic. Let me know what y'all think about this, and I'll see you all soon. Peace out.